Hello, my name is William Lessane, and I'm a behavioral health ambassador for the HBCU Cares Initiative on the campus of Clark Atlanta University. Welcome to Grad School 101 series. I want to talk to you today about choosing the right program. It's extremely important to choose the right program and the best program for you. For me, I chose social work at Morgan State University. I was passionate about the social work program. I was led to the social work program. I made connections with the social work department. Ultimately, I felt that that was the career that would propel me to my highest heights. Social work and human services is what wakes me up. It's what puts me to bed, but it's also what keeps me up. I just have a great, compelling passion and need to help people. That was my driving force for going to achieve a higher degree as a master's degree in social work. I have my bachelor's degree in social work from Morgan State University, and I was accepted into the advanced standing program, which means that I would complete my master's degree in one school calendar year. For me, when choosing Morgan State and choosing the grad school program, I have to be honest with you, cost was extremely important to me. I needed to know that I could afford grad school. And when you're doing your research, you need to look at multiple programs, what those programs offer. Do they offer dual degrees? Do they offer more than one concentration? For me, my concentration is addictions and mental health. I felt that that was a field that would give me the greatest flexibility and the greatest impact to meet the needs of the populations that I'm passionate about serving. So I would encourage you to make sure that you're looking at a field that is going to be around, that's going to grow, that's going to evolve. And like I said, for me, that field was social work. I believe that field is going to be around. People are always going to need social workers in the hospital setting, in the community setting, in drug and addiction settings, in mental health settings, in shelters. It's so many different places where social workers are needed and wanted in government. There's social workers in Congress. And so for me, I chose a field that as we've seen through the pandemic, social workers are doing therapy sessions or meeting with clients via telehealth and Zoom and WebEx meetings. And so I really seen the field shift from sometimes more of an in-person direct service model to a telehealth model. And that was also an attractive thing to me. Morgan State University is a HBCU. It's a historically black college and university, and that was passionate. That was something I was passionate about. I wanted to attend an HBCU, and I wanted to grow there. I wanted to be educated and groomed. I wanted to be embraced by my community. I wanted to learn Afrocentric values. I wanted to learn strong skills in active listening and I statements and how to do intensive case management, how to run a private practice, how to look at things from a micro, meso, and macro level when doing social work. And so those were some of the things that led me to making a decision about the particular institution that I wanted to attend and the path that I wanted to go. I could have went to University of Maryland. I could have went to other places that offer a graduate school degree, like Coppin State University, Howard, but I felt Morgan was the place that would help me grow the best and the most and kind of spread my wings. Also, when choosing the right program or the right university, travel has to be factored in. Where are you traveling from to get to the particular university? Where's your internship located? That has a lot to do also with choosing the right school or right university. The connections that you're going to make with the the social work department or the department that your particular degree is representing. For me, it was extremely important to make those connections with my dean, with my chair, with different professors who are working in the field, who have run a private practice, who have went into higher ed, who have done consultant work. So that was also extremely important when making a decision on which program that I wanted to choose. Have to factor in a lot of different things when deciding which program or which school that you want to attend. Sometimes it will be challenging to um, figure out which school you want to go to. You may have multiple acceptance letters, and I would say you really have to really meditate, really think over your decision, and really go with the university that speaks to you, the one that you've made connections with, the one that has internship opportunities, the one that has scholarships and funding, either loans or financial aid. You want to make sure that grad school gets paid for. Ultimately, that's extremely important. And so if you have a institution that can help you with tuition reimbursement, or a job or internship that can help you with tuition reimbursement, that's extremely important. That will also go a long way in choosing the right program. And you want to have a connection with the staff, the faculty, and your colleagues that you're going to be working in the field with. That's extremely important as well. And ultimately, you want to sit down and say, what do I want to do with my degree? What impact do I want to make? What population do I want to serve? And so for me, once again, it was social work. I want to work with the elderly population in grief and loss and palliative care, but I also have a passion about working with homelessness, with individuals who are homeless and houseless. And I have a passion of working with individuals with dual diagnosis, may it be a mental health concern and diagnosis, as well as possibly a substance use issue. And so I'm not limited in the scope of what my work entails or what my populations can entail. I can touch anyone from a adolescent or school age population to someone who is once again in geriatrics. And so I'm not limited in my field. My field is continuing to grow. As we've seen throughout the pandemic, we have so many challenges with them being isolated and individuals being sick, and significant deaths that we've experienced throughout the pandemic. So the work is plentiful, but the workers, the servants, have to be there. And so I look at myself as a servant. I'm here to help. I'm here to improve. I'm here to collaborate. But ultimately, the clients that I serve are the experts in their life, and they're the bus drivers. I'm the collaborator. And so I come in to collaborate with them, to work with them, to help improve or be a constant in their life, but understanding that at some point our relationship will terminate, because ultimately my goal is to get them to self-sufficiency. And so when choosing the right program, you really have to put forth a list of what things you're looking for. What do you want? What school is making the impact in the community? And I'm blessed to say that Morgan State University, the national treasure in Baltimore, is making a significant impact all throughout Baltimore and all throughout the state and the country. And so really, really sit down with yourself and look at the program, look at your educational template of what classes are required, what electives are required, and really speak to the inside and say, what do I hope to gain? Where do I see myself in 5 or 10 years? What organizations do I want to join? Maybe what fraternities or what sororities or what organizations on campus do I want to join? That will lead you to make the right decision for you. Once again, meditate over that decision. Take your time, but make the right decision for you. And make sure that you enjoy your grad school experience. It's extremely challenging, extremely rewarding, but at the end of it, you'll have that degree and you'll be able to make a significant impact in the communities that you want to serve.